You ever notice how some kids carry more pain than you'd guess? Tyler Johnson was one of those kids. 12 years old, boarding the school bus with that kind of cautious care like every step hurt. Robert Thompson had been driving that bus in Portland for over 2 decades, knew every kid by name, all 53 of them. But Tyler? There was something about Tyler that made Robert uneasy. Something beneath the surface nobody else seemed to see. "Morning, Mr. Robert," Tyler mumbled, voice shakier than usual. Robert caught the way Tyler clutched the seat backs, perched on the edge like sitting fully was a challenge. And in 22 years, Robert had learned to read these silent signals. This wasn't mischief or laziness. This was deeper. The bus rolled through Portland streets, picking up kids who chatted and laughed, but Tyler stayed quiet, eyes distant, fidgeting like he couldn't find a single comfortable spot. "Tyler, you hurt your back or something?" a kid asked. Tyler shook his head quickly but winced. Robert decided to watch him closer. Days passed, and Tyler's pattern didn't change. Boarding with difficulty, avoiding sitting down fully, exhaustion shadowing his young face. Then one rainy Thursday confirmed Robert's fears. Tyler soaked through, shivering, no umbrella, no coat. "Son, you're soaked to the bone," Robert said, pulling him up front. "Here, towel." Tyler accepted it with a sudden sharp groan, clutching his back. "Pain?" Robert asked gently. "Just slept wrong." Tyler lied. But Robert wasn't buying it. Watching the boy in the rearview mirror, restless, uncomfortable, Robert felt his gut knot tighter. Something was very wrong. After school drop-off, Robert made his move, found the counselor, Mrs. Patricia Wilson, a woman with kind eyes and years of experience. "Patricia, it's about Tyler Johnson. He's different. In pain, exhausted, can't sit, walks hunched. His teacher says he's dozing off constantly." Patricia adjusted her glasses, concern growing. "This isn't laziness. I'll keep a close eye, maybe call his parents if needed." Robert nodded but knew this wouldn't be enough. Over the weekend, the image of Tyler haunted him, a kid too tired to be a kid. Monday morning, Tyler boarded the bus slower than ever, every step a small wince, dragging a heavy backpack like it was made of lead. Robert gently asked, "Tyler, how's sleeping at home?" Tyler hesitated, glancing around to be sure no one overheard. "I don't sleep in my room anymore." "Where then?" "In the garage." Robert's heart sank. "The garage. Temporary," Tyler said quickly. "Stepmom needed the room. I sleep on a mattress on the floor, sometimes just a blanket." For months of temporary. For months on a cold, hard garage floor. Robert swallowed his rising anger, decided to dig deeper but carefully. Didn't want to scare the boy. Later, he talked again with the counselor, shared what Tyler said. Patricia was horrified. "This can't go on," she said. "We need to act." Robert promised to keep watching. Days later, Tyler looked worse. Dark circles under his eyes, coughing, pale. His stepmom said it was just a cold, nothing serious, no doctor needed. But Robert knew better. A child sleeping on a wet concrete floor was not just cold. It was neglect. Robert approached Tyler again, asked if he had a fever, if he needed medicine. Tyler shook his head, quiet but clearly worn down. Robert asked gently, "Do you feel cared for at home? Do you feel safe?" Tyler's eyes welled up. "Sometimes I feel like a burden. When I complain about my back, my stepmom says I'm dramatic, that I need to toughen up." "And your dad? He's tired from work. My stepmom says not to bother him." Robert's anger flared. How could a child be treated like this? Sleeping on a concrete floor, ignored when sick, silenced when hurting? He spoke to Tyler's teacher, Mrs. Jennifer, who confirmed the boy's exhaustion and back pain. Together, they realized the severity. Tyler's stepmom had turned his bedroom into an office. His clothes were shoved in bags, his toys packed away. Robert and the counselor knew this couldn't wait. Robert began searching for Tyler's grandmother, hoping she could intervene. He found Elizabeth Johnson, a kind woman worried and heartbroken over her grandson. She hadn't seen Tyler in months, stopped allowed visits by the stepmom. Robert explained everything. Elizabeth's eyes filled with tears. "This can't be," she whispered. My sweet boy sleeping in a garage. She vowed to help. The next day, Elizabeth went to school, reunited with Tyler in tears and hugs. Together with Robert and Patricia, they prepared to confront the parents. The school meeting was tense. Tyler's father, Richard, returned from a business trip, shocked to hear the truth. Jessica, the stepmother, tried to justify the situation, needing space for a newborn, claiming Tyler preferred the garage. Tyler bravely spoke up, revealing the truth. No mattress, cold concrete, denied proper bathroom, and kitchen access, treated like an outsider in his own home. The room fell silent as Jessica's facade cracked. Richard, furious and heartbroken, promised to fix it. He reclaimed Tyler's room, moved the office elsewhere, and restored order. Jessica struggled to adjust. Arguments flared, but Richard stood firm. His son's well-being was non-negotiable. Months passed. Tyler healed physically and emotionally. He regained weight, started sleeping soundly, and smiled again. Robert watched, proud, as Tyler blossomed from pain to hope. Tyler's story spread, reminding everyone how a caring adult's attention can save a child's life. Years later, Tyler graduated high school, confident and compassionate. At his graduation, he thanked Robert, the bus driver who never looked away. Robert's eyes welled with tears. The entire crowd touched. Tyler vowed to become someone like Robert, a protector of children, a fighter for the unseen. His story continues to inspire, proof that kindness and courage can change, lives forever.